This is Sigiriya, the 1500-year-old fortress. But what if I tell you this place may be more ancient? So today we'll see the clues that are left behind that this place is much older than what we think. It's not a lion, it's a bird. Apparently it does have another Sigiriya in the rain. We just entered Sigiriya, 2 minutes walk from the ticketing counter, and we encountered this. The fountains that are still working after thousands of years. It's almost magical, I think. The high technology that is found here in Sigiriya is definitely something that present in small details as well as larger scheme of things. The complex is more than 200 acres and it used to be surrounded by 2 moats. Remember the small moat that you cross to get in near the ticketing counter? That's the inner moat, and that too is around almost 2.5 kilometers, and the outer one they say is almost twice the size of the inner moat and almost spanned 6 kilometers. How old is Sigiriya? 1500 years old, but that's according to what's said in the Mahavansa. But there are archaeological evidence that says this was inhabited more than 5,000 years ago, but who knows, it could be much older. There are a lot of things to explore even without climbing to the mirror wall up there. Because of the weather, we'll see if we can just power through to the top. Almost looks like these 2 walls has been placed strategically right at the entrance. Just a straight line from there. Notches you can see on the stone. There are a lot of places that don't have any function. That was a brutal climb. There are 1,200 steps. Feel like 1 million steps, but I think we came to the most important step. Yes, the famous lion claw. Many people say that it has only 3 toes, but apparently it does have another smaller one carved right up here. A 3-toed lion. It's not a lion, it's a bird. This kind of stone carving is not found anywhere else in Sri Lanka, which could mean that it is something that predates the conventional dating for Sigiriya, which means that there are a lot of things that are found here that are not found anywhere else in Sri Lanka. This is behind the lion's paw. There's a pretty big steps which leads to nowhere. Really questions whether we know everything about this place. Lion's paw, from which it gets the name Lion Rock. The old legends of Sri Lanka says that there is a secret entrance inside the rock, so I guess that's where people like me who found those fascinating structures beneath the Khafre pyramid could one day scan Sigiriya or the Lion Rock itself and maybe find some clues. When we were 30 or 40 years ago, there were no metal railings, so I remember there was a rope when I was small The first time I came up here, made it. I'm at top of Sigiriya, and this is the fortress that King Kashyapa built. Well, in just 18 years, according to the Mahavanshi, which is the written history. Massive castle complex, and the fortress that was supposed to be built in 18 years. It has never been done in Sri Lanka, but to be repeated again. So I highly doubt this was built in just 18 years. It offers a 360 view. A perfect fortress. The stones that are used to build here is very whitish. I don't know. There are multiple layers of terraces. The local agency there is through the rocks, through the mountain to the top. That can be, I think, proven easily with the synthetic aperture radar. Scoop marks on the rock. Yeah, going down from the land to walkway to the mirror wall. Brahmi Akshara, can you find it? In the ancient time, this wall was buffed to a mirror finish, and that's why it's called the mirror wall. With mirrors were limited. In ancient times, they were very uncommon. So having this here high up in the mountain is very suspicious. Most of the focus has been on the writing that was left behind by travelers over the millennia. There is no carbon dating, none on the mirror wall itself. Perhaps it is difficult to determine the age because there could have been later renovations. We are climbing up to see the frescoes. This is the only part of Sigiriya that is not allowed to be filmed or photographed. Just past the Sigiriya frescoes, which many people have a lot of different theories, but one I like to think is that maybe they are beings of maybe some extra dimensional beings. We are going down now, and while on the way down we see this very nice rock which has some intriguing markings right on the sides and on top. You see many stone chairs, or some call it thrones, but whatever it is very different from what is usually found in this era. Elaborate gardens, hydraulic water fountains, step terraces, and a massive complex on top of a 180-foot ancient volcano. These are the few things that links to a far older civilization. You find these seeds scattered all around. Another one. Please hit that like button and subscribe. If you like this adventure, check these as well.